Feet elevated belly breathing. This is another great variation to teach diaphragmatic rhythm, and having the feet elevated kind of just settles down the nervous system a little bit better in other different positions that we've done in the past. So what we're going to do, you're either going to have a wall by you, or you can have your feet on top of a bench or box. So you're going to have to kind of shimmy your way into this position. You can also play around with having the feet up just like this to kind of let the blood flow and get a little bit more, even like a hamstring stretch, because you can even aim your bum this way if you want. If this is too much on the sciatic nerve, you can have a slight bend in the knees, but kind of find the variation that works for you. So in this position, you're gonna have one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, and you're gonna focus on just utilizing the diaphragm first and then the rest with the chest and not just the chest. So when I take a deep breath in, I'm gonna think of filling this as much as possible. So deep breath in. So take a couple seconds to kind of settle everything in. You should also think of like not only just pushing out, because a lot of times when people have trouble with this, they kind of reverse breathe and they kind of like exhale out like this, but really they should breathe in and get big. Another way to do this if this doesn't work is kind of getting some feedback. So what you can do is find your rib cage and kind of get down to the bottom to where the kind of gushy part is, where your belly is, and kind of push against your diaphragm so you have something to kind of give you that feedback that it's closing in, and you want to push your hands out every time you breathe in. So having that feedback makes it a little bit easier. So I take a deep breath in and then exhale. So I'm also pushing with my diaphragm, not only to my fingertips, but also this little crevice here and with my thumb that's wrapped around behind. And again, this takes practice as we go through. Another thing that can help is like eyes closed to really focus on what we're doing here, and nice and slow over time, that diaphragm is going to learn how to expand, creating that intra-abdominal pressure, creating true core stability that's going to translate to things like deadlifts or any other heavy lift. And that is the feet elevated belly breathing.